With school back in session and the kids out from underfoot, what better time to try and get your life in order? Well, our book critic Gwen Reyes of FreshFiction.com is here with a read aimed at helping you do a little house cleaning without going crazy, Gwen.
Yes,
and
exactly.
We're talking about cleaning, but not just the actual home, but also your mind too.
Exactly. It's like it's kind of the way that what I loved about managing your home without losing your mind is it kind of embraces the inner slob in some of us, but also being okay with these things. So I think that's one of the most important thing about sort of these self-help books is that it's learning to be okay with who you are and moving forward. So what Dana does in this book is she actually lays out a plan for anybody that is like completely overwhelmed with having to manage their home or keep it clean or do any of the things that they're supposed to be doing so that they live a happy, healthy life.
Because that's hard for folks who are neat freaks. I'm actually a neat freak, and I get stressed out when I have mess all over my place. But what's interesting about this book is she also writes it from the perspective of a messy person.
Of a messy person, exactly. And as somebody who, she likes to think of it as trying to get her life together. And so if she can get her home together, then everything else kind of falls in place. And I think it's interesting because she talks a lot about how people are very unique. And so she would call a person who, like you, is a neat freak, she would call you a normal person.
Oh, really?
And so having to teach her former slobs to be less of normal and to embrace themselves as all being normal is I thought that was a very good message in the book.
The other thing too is when I think, okay, so when I let the mess sort of get out of hand, it takes a long time for me to try and get everything back in order, and she really approaches the time aspect of trying to organize,
Trying to organize, writing everything down, making sure that you are spending a little bit of every single day doing something. So like her big thing is always, her kitchen overwhelms her, so it's making sure she's always doing her dishes every single night. If she has a clean kitchen, it kind of it doesn't fester, it moves out from there to the rest of her home, which I thought was a really great tip because I'm trying to be more clean in my life, and so this was very, very helpful in there.
All right, and I was taking a look at some of the chapters. They have interesting titles, and two that caught my eye were Fighting the Perceived Value Battle and Will It Last? And that last one is particularly important because we all get, you know, on a cleaning high sometimes, maybe we really attack it, but will it last? Does she address that?
She does, and she really tries to make it, to hit it home that this is going to be an attitude change, a habit change. And so that's the whole thing of making it last. And then the other one is realizing what you have around you and seeing if there's value in that. If you continue to see value, if it's kind of the Marie Kondo way of, do I still love this item? And if not, let it go. And if you do, keep it there and move on.
Wow, I think I might need to pick this one up.
It's
Thank
a great
you
fun book.
so much, Gwen Reyes, as always, for joining us for our Wednesday reads. Really appreciate it.